So, so good afternoon, everyone. So, in today's lecture, we are doing system design interview questions all from the scratch. Okay. So, we are delighted that we have decided to join this learning the system design interview. The system design questions are most important to tackle among all the technical interviews. Okay. The question require interview to design the question actually we are saying. So the question actually the question we are saying that a design a system, design an architecture. Okay, design an architecture for the software system, which could a news feed. The question maybe which could be a news feed, plus maybe it's google search or maybe a chat system. So design an architecture. So designing an architecture, a news feed or google search or chat system, these questions are intimidating and there is no certain pattern to follow. The questions are usually very big, spoke and vague. The process are open-ended and unclear without a standard or correct answer. Okay, companies widely adopt. So what company usually do? So what company usually do? So many companies widely adopt the system design interview because the communication and problem solving tested in these interviews. So communication is an important things, like communication and how the problem solving skill are tested. So the communication part plus problem solving skills, these are the two part what interviewer are trying to test us. Okay, and are similar to those require a system energy, that is required for the system software engineer for day-to-day tasks like communication and the problem solving skills. Okay, an interview is evaluating based on how she or he analyze a work problem and how can they solve step by step. So understanding plus solving step by step. Okay, step by step is very important. Okay, so the interviewer try to understand that either the interviewer can understand the problem or not. Okay, the ability test also evolve how he can explain the idea, discuss with other and evaluate and optimize the system. Okay, how they evaluate the idea. So let's see what are the next things. So evaluating the idea, so because this wiper is little bit having moisture, that's why it's not wiping good. So interviewer just trying to discuss the ability in which how they solve the problem, how can the idea can be explained, idea explanation. Okay, plus idea explanation and the discuss with other, evaluate and optimize the system. Evaluating plus optimization. Okay, so these are very important. How it's break down the problem, how it frame the idea and explain, how it evaluate it and how it optimize it. Okay, these things are part. So in English I am using that she or he, jumping between two. So to making the viewers to easier, we use a feminine pronoun or in this like this. So no disrespect is intended for the male engineers. So let's move to next part. Okay, Let's move to the next part. So next part is the system design question are open-ended, okay, just like a real world, and there are many differences and variation in this system, okay. The desired outcome is to come up with an architecture to assume the system design goal. So we have to, the main goal is to give it a best plus optimized system design architecture. So finally we have to come with the best and optimized design, okay. So these are the goals what we are needed, okay. And the things is that the desired outcome is to come with a difference and variation. So the desired outcome is come with an architecture to achieve a system design goals, okay. The discussion could be go in a different way depending on the interviewer. Some interviewer maybe choose high level architecture to cover all the aspect. So in many interview session, you have to see that one second. Okay. Okay. So many interviewers are like trying to do that. Either whether they ask a high level architecture design to take all the understanding from the candidate that he know all the aspect of the all the things. So either he can choose the high level architecture, okay, high level architecture, and cover all the aspects, where some might choose one or more area, or either one plus more idea or focus. Typically the system design require a constraint or bottleneck would be discussed to shape the direction of both interview and interviewee. So the question is that either two persons sitting, the interviewer and who are giving the interview, and so either he asks a high level architecture to them to find the all the aspect, or either this interview ask one or more focused area, okay, focus area, to check either he know that area or not, okay. So finding the constraint, and these are the bottleneck which shape the direction of the interview process. It depend on how you explain, okay. The objective of this session is to provide a reliable strategy and approach to the system design question, and the right strategy and knowledge are vital for the success of the an interview, okay. So this session provide a solid understanding and knowledge in building the scalable system, and more knowledge gained from the in upcoming session. So better you equipped in a solving system design question. So this session, this series or this session, we can say, also provide a step-by-step framework and how to tackle a system design question. So I will provide many examples to illustrate the systematic approach with a detailed step-by-step and can follow. So with constant patience, we can tackle all the interview for the system design question, okay. So in next session I start with the chapter number 1. So chapter number 1 is scale from 0 to million of user. So how we scale from a 0 to 1 million user, or maybe million to 1,000 million, 100 million user. So depending on the millions of user. So how we scale, So let's see in the next session.